Alright everyone, we're down to the last official SMaSH beer. This one is none other than Brewmaster Ben's Galaxy SMaSH. Galaxy hops, Maris Otter, yeast, unknown. IBUs, unknown. Anyways, racking in at 5.9%. Let's go ahead, get this one in a glass. I'll tell you what I think. Let's go ahead and get a crack on it. A little hiss on there. Let's pour this one in the glass. Looking pretty clear. Looking pretty carbonated. Let's go ahead and stop there. Alright, got a little bit of a head on it. Clarity, as you can see, is pretty good. I can actually make out my knuckles on the other side. Wow, that's pretty good. So for my initial appearance impression, that's actually really nice. I'm really impressed with that. I think that's a winner. I think that's probably one of the best I've seen in the competition. Between Peanut Brewery and this one, yeah, it's between those guys. I'm going to give this one a 4. Appearance is a 4. Now, let's go ahead and get the aroma. Now, I've got a Galaxy SMaSH in the keg, in the keezer there. They do not smell the same. Let me go ahead and get one more whiff on this and I'll tell you what I get. Okay, perfume. I get, it's like peppermint, somewhere between spearmint. It's spearmint perfume is what I get off this. There's something else underneath there, lingering. Alright, that sort of thing that's lingering there somewhere, it's like spearmint, perfume, mold. It's kind of moldy. Alright, so that's what I get. Let's dive into it and see how it tastes. Cheers. Taste does follow the aroma. It's sharp. It's bitter. A bit of like spearmint that I'm getting. I'm not tasting mold, but it's something else, and it's a bit off. I don't know what this tasted like when it was fresh, but if you brewed this in February or January, February, now it's June. It's been a while, and it's changed, I'm sure. But let's go in for another whirl. Cheers. Right. So there's almost a medicinal phenol in there. And I think that's what it is. That spearmint and the moldiness. If you think about it in terms of phenols, it's not spicy. It's not one of the other ones like alcohol. It's not esters. It's sort of a medicinal phenol. So let's go ahead and see if I can hone in on it a little bit more. I take a drink and I think it's like smelling vinyl in a brand new car. And I'm thinking like, you know, Dodge K car. I don't know why, but it sort of brings back these childhood memories of vinyl in a K car. And it's just, it's there. There's something that's sort of covering up the medicinal aroma and flavor. Let's go ahead, I'll give it one more try and see what I can pull out. It's right on the borderline, somewhere in the middle between medicinal and plastic. It's right in there. It's very faint though, because it is sort of candy-like. Alright, I've been focused way too heavily on this sort of off taste, so let's go ahead and judge the rest of it and see what else I can pull out of it. There's just a hint of maltiness there. On a scale from 1 to 10, maltiness is really about a 2, maybe a 3. Lots of carbonation. I mean, it's dancing on my tongue. So if I was like eating cheeses or something like that, this would definitely just tear all that away and leave my palate clean for the next bite. So it's really good that way. A bit of bitterness. For me, I think the bitterness on this is great. I think it's perfect. Let's go ahead and try again. It's not astringent. It's not overwhelming. It's a nice balance. So the balance on this one between the malt, the bitterness, the hops, I think is very well done. It's sort of, it does appeal to me. That said, those two phenols, somewhere between medicinal and plastic, does throw the whole thing off. So, in terms of aroma, now I get that all together. All three of those, now that I've identified them, I can pick it out of the aroma. There's nothing from the hops that I get from this that tells me it's Galaxy. I would never guess that. So for aroma, I'm going to give this guy a 1 because it's not inviting at all. In terms of flavor, yeah. For flavor, scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 2. It's not like I can drink it and it doesn't make me gag, but it doesn't make me want to have another sip either. So it's, yeah, it's a 2. Malt and hop combo. Not counting this specific beer, but the SMaSH I have in the Keezer, I think Galaxy and Otter actually does a really good job together. I think they go together really well. That said, for this beer, this is the beer that I'm tasting. Balance is there. So I'm going to give that a 4. Hops and malt, grain combo, yeah, it's right up there. Like I said, the balance is there. I think the sweetness sort of hits it just a little bit. It is a dry finish, but the sweetness is in the initial impact. And so yeah, I'll give that a 4. So with that, this is my last official SMaSH Off review. I hope you guys have enjoyed them, and I'll do one more for Tom's coming up tomorrow. So with that, cheers. I've had a hell of a time reviewing these things. It's the first time I've actually gone through and done really in-depth brew sort of analysis, and I really appreciate the opportunity for the experience. So a huge shout out and thank you to Zippy Viking. I really truly appreciate this. This was fantastic. You definitely outdid yourself, and I owe you. So something coming your way here really soon. Thanks a lot, guys. I really truly appreciate it. This has been a wonderful experience, and cheers.